what usually ties stuff up is the music that's in the,
Yeah, it
that
does.
is not always cleared for other types of things. So, but yeah, I don't know. They should do something special.
I was talking to my buddy Josh about this, and we'll segue into what you've been watching. Is I've been watching True Detective, as I think you have been too.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
he is a fan of the series, and I watched the entire run. I've never seen it before 2 weeks ago, and I watched every season, including the new one.
Oh, you did go through it.
I went through the whole thing,
I
and I
just bypassed
yeah,
everything, but go ahead.
but I can tell. But what he said was he made a good point. He said the new season is fantastic. It's off to a strong start, but he was thinking about and I happen to agree, the music rights, and he's like, these are all going to change, these contemporary rights over the next few years, and why don't they just splurge and do an original score? And I'm thinking
Mm.
that's a good point. The music rights are always the thing to hold up the show. And what do you think about this new season with Jodie Foster, who's
So,
fantastic?
I haven't watched any of the previous seasons. One, I think Matthew McConaughey was
You
in the
don't need
first
to. They're
season,
all
and I'm just like, Um, but obviously, once I want to see Jodie kind of back in action, and so this is the closest I think we can. She's not obviously playing Clarice, but I want to see
but
her.
but it's close, and there
Yeah,
are some cues if you noticed.
yes, in action,
Yeah.
and the same thing. So, so far so good. I feel like it's one of those because I'm not a true detective fan. I haven't seen the others. I was thinking, oh, there's probably beats and mystery things that we're supposed to be watching all sorts of things, and I'm sure there's clues that I'm missing that have been kind of been there that you'll probably see in a rewatch. But so far
Yeah.
so good. Obviously, you have a great cast, and even the most smallest of supporting actors are great, and
Yeah,
so
the deputy sheriff or whatever is a good character actor. I forget his
yeah,
name, but he's in
yeah.
a bunch of things, and he's good.
But it has obviously kind of Stephen King-ish uh
Yeah.
coloring to it
Yeah.
because it has this big characters all one town. Everybody has these kind of unique personalities in kind of a needful things sort of way. So,
Yep. It's kind of
yeah,
like Maine. It's kind of
yep,
isolated.
but
And
yeah,
interesting to this season is the previous three seasons don't have any kind of supernatural vibe or element to it. This one
okay.
does, or it could. I mean,
Well,
I think there's going to be an explanation that's nothing supernatural, but there's with like she's awake and the aboriginal kind of spirit thing going on. That's not in any other season. The other seasons are
okay,
just whodunits.
okay. That's why it's kind of curious because I'm like, and it could be one of those where oh, it wasn't supernatural after all, but obviously there's some enough weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
And
With the
not to
guy
spoil
having
it.
the seizure and
Yeah, and
there's
I guess not to spoil anything, but in I think the first episode at the end where the guy wakes up, like oh, I was like
oh, it was
oh
like the
oh
thing.
yeah, I was like oh no, yeah,
Yeah, he's coming alive. It was
yeah,
creepy, but
yeah.
I'm cool. I'm glad you're watching it. It's cool.
Yeah,
We can like talk about the developments.
yeah, and it's a good winter series, obviously.
It is. It is
Yeah,
good.
so yeah.